So, do you want to hear something embarrassing that happened to me this week? My landlord texted me earlier in the week and said, "Hey, the neighbours are having an issue with their pipes, so some guys from the insurance company are going to come over and just check and make sure everything's okay on our end." So, I'd been sick for a couple of days, so I was really dishevelled. So, I decided I better hop in the shower really quickly, shave my head, clean myself up a bit. So maybe after like half an hour, this guy shows up, and as soon as he walks in the door, he just shoots me this look of genuine concern. I didn't really think too much about it, and then I just showed him into the bathroom where he said he wanted to work on the pipes. So he went in, he kind of just stood awkwardly in the doorway while he worked for about 10 minutes, and he would just periodically shoot me this look of what kind of looked like fear but could have also been concern. I really don't know. And after maybe, like 10 minutes of him working, he gets up and he just kind of awkwardly says, "Oh, I don't see anything," and leaves. And just as he's walking out, he shoots me one last concerned look, and I close the door behind him. At this stage, I was kind of thinking to myself, what's going on? Why is he looking at me like that? I have a mirror just beside my door. And as I closed the door, I turned and caught a glimpse of myself. And I guess I nicked my forehead while I was shaving, because the entire time he was here, my face was just covered in blood. Well, here we go. So yeah, woke up this morning, didn't hear that. Excuse my burp, I'm just drinking coffee. I had got up this morning, I took out my phone. In all the years I've had a phone, I've never broken the screen. But here you can see, I absolutely broke the screen. There you can see the crack. Dropped it on the floor, broke the screen. Cannot say it felt particularly good. But it's just a screen, nothing to worry about, not going to get stressed about it. And had an idea to start filming a video for next Saturday earlier, because it's obviously not the week of when this comes out, it's the week after. This will be so chopped up, I assume. And I don't have like a flip around screen on this. I have no idea if I'm in focus or you can even see my face. But I went to grab my camera out of the spare room, which is where I keep my camera and also my guitar and little teensy tiny keyboards. And there's light coming out of the light coming out of the lights. That would be good. There's water coming out of the lights. No idea why. I spoke no Spanish before I came to Spain, and I have limited enough Spanish now. So, dealing with like the maintenance people trying to figure out whose apartment it is above ours that's leaking in, whether it affects just us or the entire building, is really quite difficult. So, yeah, I cannot say I am having the time of my life this morning, but it is what it is, and you just can't stress about it too much. Hopefully it gets sorted, and that's the end of the bad parts of the day, because I could do with some not so bad parts today. Second time I'm recording this because the first time I accidentally zoomed in really close to my face. That I'm hoping will be stretched out into like two longer pieces. They actually. I just finished. I just finished recording 2 pieces of music there. That I'm hoping will be an EP in like a few months. So it'll be like a 2 or 3 track EP. I'm really proud of it. I think it sounds really cool. But we'll see how it goes. It's kind of early days on them. But yeah, like even though my single is coming out next week, and actually depending on when this comes out, it might only be like in a few days. Or it could have been last week, who knows. All I can think about is like this song that I'm literally just written instead of what I'm supposed to be getting ready to release. That rude interruption over. So yeah, like I don't know, like I can never concentrate on like what's supposed to be coming out next. I can only ever really concentrate on what I just did. So even though like there's no way this music will be out within like the next 2 or 3 months, it's all I can think about working on. Isn't great, but like it's not like that I'm now working on promotions and stuff, but yeah, it's just all I think about is whatever I've just worked on. I don't know, is that just me? If you're a musician, write it in the comments. Let me know if you find the same, or have I just completely lost my mind? The biggest problem with recording like this is I cannot see what I'm looking at. Like, I have no idea how in frame I am or not. I haven't really recorded anything this week because, truth be told, I haven't really felt up to it. And I was kind of the idea was I was only going to record like interesting things when they were happening. But it's quite difficult to do that. And especially when, to be honest, I've been pretty down lately. There's a heavy sigh. I'm being really low and quiet just because I don't want to annoy there's other people in the house. But yeah, I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to try to make these as authentic as I can, and just be like brutally honest sometimes, because otherwise I'll just never do them. And I do spend an inordinate amount of time feeling down and sad. So there's no point in if I only film when I feel good and up to it and things are exciting, then I'll never do anything. So today the plan is to finish the lyric videos for Dark Disco and do a few other little promo bits for it. So I have signed up with a promotions company they've already written the press release for me, and they're going to do a lot of the promo shit for this. So I'm excited, and I have to talk to them later on. And that's about the extent of my day. On a personal note, it's been fucking crazy stressful with the next door room leaking. The dampness has now spread into the hallway. It's not too bad in the hallway. It's just like a small patch of it, but yeah, the spare bedroom is totally unusable. It's been about a week since I last recorded. So what you saw before this was about a week ago. And yeah, it's not going well. But we persevere. I finally did the YouTube intro, or the YouTuber transition. Yeah, I'm going to end this video here because I don't have anything else to say. And I am cutting it very close to the end of the week. So if I want to have any chance of editing this, I should end it now. Update on the room. There's a hole in the ceiling now because the water is dripping in the same spot over and over and again. And it pushed through the plasterboard or something. But yeah, that's about the extent of it. It is officially 1 week today to the release of the single, which I'll put a link in the description on where you can pre-save it if you want. By the time this comes out, it'll be like a couple of days before it gets released, but all those pre-saves count if you're interested. And yeah, I will see you next Saturday, I guess. Bye.